etiquette expert Diane Gottsman has gone above and beyond. We've never been on the red carpet on Good Day Austin before. This is all because of you.
First time for everything.
We appreciate it. Talking about hosting an Oscar party, and this is such a cool idea. And I was just telling you, I think Oscar parties maybe just below Super Bowl parties at this point in time, where people throw them, so many people. And just like the Super Bowl, if you maybe aren't necessarily into the game or in football, you don't necessarily have to be a big film buff to want to host or go to an Oscar party.
It's about a celebration.
Yeah.
So everyone's looking for an opportunity to shine. And so perfect time. The Oscars are coming up, and you may not even see all of the movies, but we can have some fun.
Okay, so how are some of the ways you have fun? You got a couple little special tables
We have
here.
a few little props here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to send out the invitation, and it's too late by now. If you're waiting for the mail, it's too late.
Okay.
But you can hand deliver something if it's impromptu, and let people know how you want them to dress. Do you want them to dress in tux? Do you want them to dress glam?
Yeah.
Can they come casual? So give your guests the expectations that you are expecting. I think that's first and foremost. And then roll out the red carpet. You know, I'm very lucky because we have friends who own a flooring company, and they gave us for this segment this red carpet. But you know, you can.
I was going to say, let's walk the red carpet. There you go.
The way.
Perfect.
Keep going, keep going.
Maybe an interview.
Dave, what are you wearing there? What are you wearing?
Is this just your way to get me out of here? Keep
Who are
walking,
you
Dave.
wearing?
Go all the way
Who
out
are
of
you
the studio.
wearing?
Yeah, it's your turn.
And that's going to be a big thing.
Yes.
Because people will walk the red carpet, stop,
So
maybe.
why
Oh,
not,
there you go.
when you greet your guests at the door, hire the paparazzi, which means, look how everybody has moved away from me. What is happening?
Yeah,
It's your turn.
And
I'm just
have
more of the-
somebody take pictures of them. You know, do every little detail. These are DIY standards. Oh, you're looking good.
there you go.
Zach.
He was
There
made
you
to
go.
walk the red
You know
carpet, that
what?
guy.
And so you take pictures with props, and we've got a prop for you. Let's see.
A bow tie.
Just all do it.
And
Yeah.
you talk about the dress too at the party. I've been to some that are dressy but like campy dressy.
Yeah.
And some might be really formal. So you really do want to kind of set the tone for your night.
Make it fun.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Fun to pull up
and
a
pull
sequin.
out all the stops. You know, I think that's so important. And right here, and you'll notice, I don't know if we can get a shot of this, but you want to let people know where they're going to sit. And so we made here is your own frame. So you look for your picture and go to the table that your face is
I need to
at.
give that to my parents. That's a nice gift.
There you go.
Like a full shot.
Yeah, so it's about taking care of every little detail. That is so important. These bow ties are actually napkins.
Oh, wow.
So these are little bow ties that you just get paper or linen, and then this is what it started out with. It started out with a napkin, make it into a bow tie, wear it on your...
Probably won't look like that.
Yeah, no,
It'd
yours
probably
will
come
not
out
look
with
like that,
something
Rob. But
else.
here's one for you. Here's a bow tie
Put
for
your
you.
bow tie on.
And then also, you know, do something fun by test people's trivia
gonna
knowledge.
say
I think
that.
that's so fun. So, you know, you may not be a movie buff, but you can be one in the movies. You know, so here, buy some games. I feel, here, I'm going to give you this.
Yep.
These are downloadables that you can find online. And by the way, here is Oscar ballot, so cast your
I
ballot.
wanted to talk about the ballot because even if you haven't seen a lot of the movies, people like to be competitive. They like to pick their films, even if they're, you know,
Like we did this morning.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you've seen them or not. Just pick your winners.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. There's really no winners and losers. Very nice.
I'm ready.
You look
Diane,
great.
let's go.
Double tie.
So we also have
Needs refill.
bingo, and look, refill of nothing. So cupcakes, you know, make it glam worthy, and you're certainly going to want to put out some nice foods because if you're serving any kind of libations, you want to give them something in their stomach, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, teas, seltzer waters, and of course we have champagne today. And then you can't send your guests off without some swag,
Goodie
a swag
bags.
bag, a goodie bag.
Is it like the one in the real Oscars?
Probably not going to be worth a $250,000.
They're not like you.
You're not going to have to pay taxes on
You
your
know
gift
what?
bag. Like you
Fine.
You know, I have the gold for the boys, the black for the girls, and that way you hand them something when they leave, and they've got a memory of that special
parting
day.
gift.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
How do you know what to pick for like a good sweat?
So
swag bag?
open it up. So go
What
with
we
the
got?
gold. So the gold actually,
gold,
you're
right?
in the girls.
Oh, okay.
So go to the boys. So for the men, and this is just a little fun treat. I'm not condoning you know, over
Okay, cool.
imbibing.
All right, yeah.
But some
Mints.
little
Those are
mints,
nice.
some little mini bottles of liquor.
Oh, I'm sold,
and
guys.
For
Let's go.
For
I
the
got the
women,
glass.
open
Hang
your
on.
swag bag.
I got the glass.
This is how it is done.
Let me ask
Folks,
you
this is not real.
this, Diane. A couple weeks ago when you talked about the Super Bowl party, you got to be careful about people who really want to lock in on the game. How do you balance people who are just there for the party, people who really are film buffs, the people in your friends or family, and really want to watch this program?
Yeah, well, you can have different areas, different seating areas, and it doesn't matter where you live, how little your rooms are, how big they are. Just move some furniture to the side, make little stations, if you will. You have food stations, you have seating stations, and we have to remember as good guests that we should not interrupt each other. Watch and be respectful of fellow guests. If they're having a good time and laughing and talking, that's great. But if they really want to watch the show, pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention to that as well. Because it's a fun party, but it's only as fun as the guests that you invite.
Yeah.
So be respectful.
Kind of read the room.
Yeah, and these are all things that you can do regardless of the size of your party.
Yes.
A little more intimate or maybe a few more folks there.
Yeah, and you should not be afraid to have a party if you haven't had a party. Yeah, so if you want to have just a few people over, if you want to have a party of 30 or 50, if you have the room, do it. And borrow things. Borrow from your friends. This red carpet I love. I may keep till after the Super Bowl. And, again, these stanchions are it's just pipe foam. It's foam that you put in front. This is wood.
Like a swimming
you
pool?
buy at the
No, it's like
hardware
Fort Knox.
store.
You're not getting across this velvet rope here.
Yes, so all DIY.
Makes a big difference.
Makes a big difference.
Sets the impression for
you
the
don't
party.
have to be that creative if you can follow directions. So there
I'll
you
say
go.
this: good luck at your party. You're going to have a tough time topping the Good Day Austin.
Yes.
That's
This is a
right.
party right here.
Here's the Oscar
Have fun
right here.
anyway.
Diane.
And the Oscar goes to
Best
Diane.
hostess
Yes.
for Diane.
Yes.
Thank
Best host,
you.
yeah.
Great guest.
I'm going to give her a speech. If she goes too long, we'll da-da-da.
Oh, that's right. That's right. No music.
Diane, thank you
been
so
working on
much.
that.
As always.